Go.
Hey there, everybody. What is happening? Vitaliy is here. Super excited to welcome you on this fantastic day. And today we're going to talk about how you can profit with the very emerging and fast moving trend of social mining. That's right. If you have not heard about this, phrase social mining, then this is the moment where you're going to have the awakening, like aha moment, like this is the direction that the social web is going, when we can actually profit from what we do on social media. And this is so exciting. We have billions literally of people around the world that are using the social media, and a lot of us are not making profit from what we are posting on social media. And we already advertise so many brands. We advertise the cars, we advertise the shoes, the clothes and everything else, but who gets the credit for it? Not us. Right. The social medias collects information, the brands receive the customers, and we just do our thing, but we are not getting rewarded for it. So a little backstory: a couple of weeks ago, actually, here in Dubai, I met a guy who is leading this project and gaining so much momentum around the world of people really understand this concept and buying hashtags. That's right, they're buying NFT as a hashtag and mining based on how much this hashtag is being used in a variety of platforms. So we're going to talk about how you can actually get an NFT like that, and how you can profit from it, how you can mine it for a long time and benefit from it. And also we're going to give you a glimpse of the up and coming new social media platform that will allow us all, guys, to profit from what we already do, posting on social media. And I'm very excited to welcome you guys to this show. Mr. Ryan, how are you doing?
Doing good, man. Nice to connect with you here today, Vitaliy.
Absolutely, man. So I know we had a lengthy conversation, and you kind of really got me even more excited about this idea, because when I first heard about it from the founder, it was like we were chilling and smoking some shisha. He was smoking, actually. I was next to him, and it was like the first time I heard about this concept, and it was a little out there, stretched my mind. And you actually got me really excited about it, as you share at length about how we can profit from it. So I'm excited to let everyone know who is watching this right now about this amazing opportunity to get some passive income going from one side, to build a huge legacy and be one of those first people to really get to know about this new social media platform before it actually launched, because this is the best time always to get in something before it's massive. If you buy Facebook shares before Facebook was so known in 2003, you'll be doing very well. Right. So it's always good to be ahead of the trend, and that's what we are doing today. So let's get it started by, first of all, get us some background about this concept of social mining. I know NFTs, everybody started hearing about NFTs all the time now, and this concept of social mining is so new to people. So what is it, and how did it all got born?
It's very interesting, Vitaliy, because you call it social mining. Also, it can be known as data mining. Obviously, these big tech giants, the Facebook, the TikTok, the Instagram, they're making a lot of money right now off of our data. And so this has been a path of mine for the past 10 years, trying to find a way to crack the social media code. And I have an issue in this world where people are, children are dying of hunger. And meanwhile, these tech giants have not found a way to level the playing field and put an end to that through the massive amounts of money that are coming through social mining, data mining. And so through this path, we have seen different social platforms come into existence. I'm sure each and every one of you that are watching this live right now, you're like, oh my goodness, just another social platform. And it wasn't until we actually had the power of decentralized servers and also NFT technology, non-fungible token technology, to make this a true reality. So the company, organization, platform, program that we're discussing today is called TAGProtocol. We have turned hashtags into NFTs and mining machines at the same time. And so, you think about it, and let's say that this is a picture right here. It's of me and my daughters, and I turn this into an NFT, or you're buying a piece of art, whether it's on OpenSea or also on, a foundation. These NFTs are selling for millions and millions of dollars, actually. I'm not saying this one is, but, Bored Apes and Beeple and all these things, millions of dollars. And now OpenSea is doing $3 billion of sales a month. And so this is a sign of the times. The writing is on the wall. How do we partake and make it so everyone can benefit from this technology besides just a few good artists? Just like in the music space, there's a few good musicians in the music space that take the majority of the profits, while other artists, musicians.
Not every artist is making millions of dollars of their art.
Exactly. And we're all content producers. So if you think about, we call the art, not to insult it whatsoever, but it's a dead asset, meaning that there is no way to predict the future value of the NFT itself, whether it's a song or a picture or anything like this. And so what we notice is that hashtags are living assets. Hashtags are the connective tissue basically across all the TikTok, the Facebook, the YouTube, the Google, the Instagram, and it's driving data, and this can actually be monitored. So at TAGProtocol, we're currently taking the data from Twitter, and we're using this data to mine. Instead of using electricity to mine, we're using data, which is our data, and we're using this to mine cryptocurrency using a virtual asset, which is a freaking hashtag.
Yeah, it's people are like right now, what, using hashtags? Like, hashtags are free. What are you talking about? I'm putting hashtag on Instagram, on Facebook, so right. Yeah, we need to dig a little bit deeper.
For sure. So we're not saying that you own that hashtag across all platforms, but what you are owning is the performance data of that hashtag NFT/mining machine. And I don't know of any other NFTs out there that are actually mining cryptocurrency. So at TAGProtocol, when you own a word, for example, I'll show you the technology in a second, but you actually own the data performance of that. I own COVID-19, for example. I own hashtag Brazil as an NFT, hashtag Seattle, hashtag I love you. I own 150 words right now. Vitaliy, you now own an NFT also. And so if you think about it, what we're doing is we are selling 100,000 hashtag NFTs, and these are virtual mining machines that are actually producing something called TAGcoin. I'll get to that more in depth in a second, but I call this the coin of consciousness. Okay, so we're using this to mine cryptocurrency, this TAGcoin, which will be the cryptocurrency of our social media market. We call this actually not a social media, we call it a social marketplace. It's next level where people are benefiting, right? They're using this currency. So think about if OpenSea had its own currency. Think about if OpenSea combined with Facebook and combined with Binance, the power of that right there. And that is what we've created at TAGProtocol.
So you are making some big analogies, right? Instagram, Facebook, Binance, and OpenSea, all of them are huge companies and big brands. How can we combine them all together? Like, what do you mean? What aspects of these platforms we're combining in a unique way?
Okay, so basically, I'm going to get to the screen share, just kind of break the technology down step by step, if I may.
Yeah, sure.
Let me just get to right here. So we'll get to this slide in a second here, but let me just go to the first one. So first of all, this is TAGProtocol right here. If you go to TAGprotocol.com, and this gives you the ability to register as a hashtag as an NFT and use it as a virtual mining machine. And I tell people, just take 15 seconds to read this website and you'll see some big things at the bottom, chain link technology, Binance Chain, Solidity. Wow, some very powerful technologies. And you can see currently we've sold 18,000, nearly 500 hashtags across 3,200 unique wallets thus far. And when you come here, utilizing blockchain technology, build a sort of value, non-fungible, some really hot trending words right now, a non-fungible token. And when you go in here, like if I wanted to, for example, you can see there's some words actually that have been turned into NFTs right there. But if I put in, let's say, one of my previous cities that I resided in, Bellevue, I can check the Bellevue. I'm looking to buy this NFT actually today. I could buy that. And I do recommend that you buy lowercase typically, because it is case sensitive. So you can see that some of the words that were some of the last ones that were turned into hashtags. Great, this hashtag is still available right now. So let me then, if we go back to Tag Protocol on the frontier, one second, tagprotocol.com, you'll see there is a button along with the white paper here called Tag Scan. And when you click on Tag Scan, think about this as like the BSC Binance Smart Chain, like chain BSC scan. This is that in the hashtag world. And so you can search a hashtag and see what is taken so far. You can see I own Free Britney, for example, as a hashtag, but I'm going to go ahead and put in number 86 here. And you have a toggle button to go from token ID, which is the registered number, or the hashtag. So I'll hit token ID. And this is going to bring up my NFT COVID-19, for example. Okay. And COVID-19 obviously is a very popular word right now. And so you can see the wallet address here. Vitaliy, how many network marketing opportunities in the cryptocurrency space? It's very rare to have complete transparency, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is.
So transparency is very, very important because that builds trust. And you could see here that this COVID-19 is mining me cryptocurrency every hour here. But even as far back, 21 minutes ago it did, but it's mining me 1,558 tag coins so far. Okay. And currently what we did was we broke down in our white paper hashtags on a scale of 1 to 21 in terms of popularity, depending on how often they are tweeted. And it's kind of interesting to look at this because this is the same as last night. The average grade typically is a 6 on the scale of 1 to 21. So it's in the upper 1/3 right there. But the current grade right now, it sits as a number 2. So it's mining me more tag coin here, which you can see it's mining 0.65 of a tag coin every single hour, right, currently. And on the current rank, this actually represents out of our 18,500 NFTs, whatever we sold so far, this is currently, ranked at 1,000 average rank. So you see a spike in this actually taking place right now. Something is going on regarding COVID that's getting more popular here in the past 48 hours. And then it's
how do you know it's getting more popular?
Because it currently is an average rank of 6 and it's average rank of this, but it's, it's gone up in the ranking system currently right now. Okay. And that's based off of this indexing. I mean, you can even see here one day ago, there's 28 million mentions of it using the social media indexing. It's scouring the internet every minute, okay, and using Oracle. And 2 days ago, you can see it was actually less, and 3 days ago it was less. So here's the activity. You can go through 195 pages.
It's not always doing the exact 0.65984 something tag.
Correct. So if I come to the last one, for example, look at this. In the very beginning, it was mining me when we first started 1.45 tag coins right there. Okay. This is page 195. So obviously the mining difficulty increases as we bring more mining words online. The difficulty is increasing, but supply and demand, the price is doing what it's doing at the same time. You have any questions about this page right here, Vitaliy, at all? More?
So what we can see, the price of each tag is about 8 cents at the moment. So you mine about $150 at the current value.
Okay, so right now, our price of our coin is actually up almost 5% today. This is at TAGcoin.io. So yes, we're roughly, you're right, above 8 cents right now, which is nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and so obviously, as we bring more utility onto our network, because we are fully open source, people can build on our platform. That's going to increase the price of our coins as well, right there. And so, Vitaliy, I know this has been something that you've been excited about, is having a social platform.
Yeah, let's talk about that. This is actually the most exciting part. If you just have an Oracle and Google and stuff, yeah, it's nice, but we need to have actual utility for this as a social media platform. So that's something else altogether.
I completely agree with you. I mean, this is like a 270 slide thing that our creator has made of this. Vishal, who I believe is the most talented NFT developer he's definitely the most talented I've ever seen in the NFT space, but he actually created this social platform 4 years ago. He's been programming in the NFT space. Like, Vitaliy, how long ago was it that you first heard the term NFT?
Last year, yeah.
Okay, so I didn't hear about it until probably about 7-8 months ago. And I was like, wow, this is going to completely change everything, the next evolution of cryptocurrency blockchain. And so the name of it here is Postgram. This is 4 years ago, but it'll be rebranded as like Tag Social kind of type thing. And when you can see the functionality of this, I can actually scroll through. So this is actually iPhone and Droid ready right now at the moment. And when you click here, what this allows a person to do is turn every single post into an NFT. So instead of just having OpenSea, for example, that's doing 3 billion again a month in sales, there's no structure to that besides you have like your own gallery and you sell your NFTs. Imagine something that people can interact on and message you on and do all these wonderful things like we do on Facebook and Instagram and stuff. But if you scroll down right here, you will see that this is fully functional. And for example, if you wanted to, let me just kind of come down right here. Let's say that you wanted to, oh my goodness, where is this at here? Yes, if you wanted to, you can see that the trade now, for example. So if I click on trade now, you can see the asking price, and this would be in TAGcoin. So disregard these numbers right here, but people are bidding on, you can actually turn your picture or whatever, a song or whatever is posted on your wall into an NFT, and people can bid on this in the auction place. So boom.
Why would they buy it? Why would they buy it?
Well, why are people buying $3 billion a month of art on OpenSea? Is because people like to own things. People are into collectibles. This is going to start off with a lot of, professional like musicians and stuff, or, famous artists. They come to the platform, and then it creates a ripple effect where, the money is starting to flow through the thing, and more people have abundance to spend and purchase the things that they like. And this creates like a well-rounded description of what a person is all about, you owning things, obviously online. Okay. And because the coin value is going up, also these assets can come up. So if you come up in value, if you click on trade now, but you see the functionality on this, it's very impressive. I'm just giving you guys a few little things right here. You can invite people to the platform, yes, just amazing amounts of settings here with all this right here. So any questions about this platform, Vitaliy?
How is the TAGprotocol is actually going to be used here?
So TAGprotocol is kind of the umbrella of the different products that we're bringing to market. Like, again, TAG Scan, analyzing the analytics. TAGcoin is another product of it. Tag Social is another product of it. And then based off of this open source technology, we have the ability to add like a NFT Google kind of type thing, or an NFT, also a YouTube, for example. So the scalability of this project is very impressive. And we actually set aside 1% of all sales to go toward, or something, I think it's 1% or maybe actually more, to go towards future development. It becomes like a pot for other developers to come on board and build onto our platform. Okay.
Like an open source.
Yeah, fully open source. So we're on GitHub and people have access to that too. And it's really interesting. I mean, we've got like virtual reality companies coming to us right now, augmented reality company. So it's because we see it as a monetized social media network. You can stem anything off of this technology right here.
Mm-hmm. So this person says he owns 250 hashtags, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Like he's been buying from other people hashtags.
So right now we're selling 100,000 NFT hashtags. This is phase 1 of TAGProtocol. And I currently own 150 of these. You know, so we're again being almost at 20,000. How we set this up was I'm just going to turn the screen share off here for a second here. How we set this up, Vitaliy, is we have a network marketing component right now. So people can make a lot of money selling hashtags. And if you look at the trend before, like there was a massive boom when it came to selling 1-800 numbers, for example, right? Like a lot of people made money off of 1-800 numbers. Then we saw the .com thing, you know, still GoDaddy's making probably billions of dollars a year selling domains. And so we saw the .com boom, people buying URLs. Now we are in the hashtag phase where, you know, these are mining machines, and it's a limited amount that we're selling. So it's very important timing to take part in purchasing hashtags. I'll be buying a few $1,000s worth of hashtags today at 350, because every 5,000 that we sell, these hashtags go up in price by $50. So there'll be $400 probably in the next 48 hours. And when this happens, the people really start buying more hashtags because they know they're going to buy them anyways. Okay. Now what's going to happen?
$50 for every, how many hashtags?
Every 5,000 NFTs we sell, it goes up in price by $50. Okay.
Right.
So when we came out, it started at $200. We sold 5,000, 250 on up right there.
So it will be worse after 20 times, not a little bit less than that. 16 times 50, so it's like yeah, $800 more.
Let me give a hypothetical, because I'm not the best at math either. I'm just kidding. So look at this way: when we sell 100,000 NFTs, the math of it goes up. This means that our NFTs will be worth $1,150 a piece right here. Okay, our hashtags will be $1,150 when we max out 100,000 NFTs. So that's almost like basically like double and a half our value. You know, 700. You know, going on up. Again, I'm not the best at math, but our value will be at minimum $1,150 in NFT. I like to be conservative at the same time. Okay, when we hit 100,000 NFTs, what takes place is the network marketing aspect of this is pulled away. And so instead of using Binance Smart Chain to purchase these NFTs, you can only purchase them using our native coin TAGcoin. Okay, our native coin TAGcoin. And what happens is every day there's an auction that takes place every hour where one NFT, or the ability to purchase an NFT. So look at this as like a ticket that you're buying to buy whatever NFT that you want to curate right there, okay, as a hashtag. And so the starting bid will be $1,200 at that time, opening bid for each one of those 20, four during the day, every hour. Then what happens is you buy those with TAGcoin, and then the TAGProtocol burns all those coins. Every NFT beyond the 100,000, you buy it with TAGcoin, and the protocol burns all those coins to create scarcity.
Burns your TAGcoin. So you bought the TAGcoin and they burn it.
Well, you have the TAGcoin, you go to apply it to the purchase of that NFT, and it burns all of those TAGcoins right there.
Why?
Well, I mean, burning obviously is a very hot feature when it comes to, white papers and stuff with cryptocurrency. Tokenomics is very important in creating a desirable coin to work with. And so it's creating that scarcity. Supply goes down, demand goes up, price increases also, right?
But if you're selling, you want to receive the money for your hashtag, correct?
So there's two different auctions taking place. There's the auctions of the 100,000 beyond, but at the same time, moving into this month here, we're actually going to come up releasing our auction, the ability for you to go ahead and sell the current NFTs that you possess. So for example, let's say hashtag Bitcoin, someone lists this on the auction here this month, and they're like, I want to see if I can get $10,000 for this NFT right here. Okay, let's say they do, it sells for $10,000, those no coins going towards that are burned. Okay, the person gets the money. Let's say that you owned it, you would get the money for that $10,000 worth of BNB or whatever.
What they did in BNB.
Okay, but then what this does is it creates a ripple effect, because people can see using tagscan.info the graph of where the coin, the NFT is selling at, and who the new wallet owners and the sales dates of that happening. So people are like, oh my gosh, did you see that Bitcoin, the hashtag NFT just sold for 10 grand? So then I'm like, well, maybe I could get $6,000 for hashtag COVID-19, for example. Maybe I could get more. So, and if I sold that NFT, I would take that money, which I'm not going to, by the way, but I would, if I did, I would go in and buy more hashtags, at $400 a piece, which they'll be here in the next 24, 48 hours here. You see, which is going to accelerate.
If you sell it for 10,000, you receive it in what? In BNB?
From what I understand, it would be in BNB, not TAGcoin. Correct.
But the person buying it in TAGcoin.
The person is buying, that's a separate auction. I'm talking about the auction of us selling our NFTs that we hold right now.
Yeah.
But the other auction taking place for the beyond 100,000 NFTs, they purchase those with TAGcoin. Yes.
Okay, so different types of auctions.
Correct. Two different kinds of auctions. So this is going to go live. This is why I'll be in Dubai here shortly here in the next few weeks, is because this is very exciting. We're going to go.
Auctions are going live. The auctions are going live.
The auctions are going live. Yes.
For your own NFT hashtags that you own.
Correct. Like I just bought hashtag Rolls Royce. Perhaps I could sell this to Rolls Royce and bring them on. I own hashtag Dr. Dre. I could, I'm going after celebrities to bring them on board because I think so highly of this technology right now.
Okay, so let's say you purchase Dr. Dre or Eminem, and you go and call Eminem and say, hey man, what do you want to buy? And hashtag Eminem is like, why?
Well, I mean, some people have the relationships with these. One of my business partners is Dr. Dre's son. So I know that at the right time, if this becomes attractive enough, I could go ahead and keep it. I could sell it to him, for example, or I could just be like, look, I see the value in even gifting it to him if we struck a deal and he went public with acknowledging what we're working with, if he supported what we're doing, So I see this foundation, a monetized social media network, as being the pinnacle of NFT technology. I think I'm predicting a massive bubble to burst here. I'm putting this out all across
the brands are going to profit. How the brands are going to profit from being involved in this new platform?
Yeah, so our developer is so creative that he's actually come up with a way for, beyond just having a digital mining machine word right there as branding for their company, but he's actually come up with a model to turn physical items into NFTs. So let's say if Michael Jordan wanted to sell a limited edition amount of NFT shoes line, for example, I can't really get into the specifics of this, but they're in the future. We're pretty aware. Gary Vee says this, that everything is going to be sold as NFTs in the future, basically. This is a very deep rabbit hole, and to wrap our minds around it completely is just like, we're learning day by day, but we see the true potential of this technology.
Songs will be NFTs, everything.
What will be? Yes, songs.
Songs will be NFTs. digital items in metaverse, virtual realities, somebody owning a digital Nike shoes and stuff like that.
Right. I mean, exactly. I mean, it's just a completely endless rabbit hole to go down, but it truly is going to level the playing field worldwide for, you know, everyone on social media. So again, I'm predicting a massive bubble to take place at these things like OpenSea, you know, and Foundation, because they're, you know, an NFT is only as strong as its weakest link. So for example, the Ethereum fees, I'm talking to these artists and they're telling me they're paying $250, $300 minting fees when, you know, through the Ethereum platform, when we're doing it for 50 cents on our, you know, on our social media platform. And also them being just a gallery instead of combining it into bringing into a social marketplace. So what's going to happen is, it's very inefficient at the same time. So right now, if you own an NFT on Foundation and you want to sell it to, because you want the funds to go ahead and purchase something on OpenSea over here, there's a lot of converting, sending, you're losing a lot of money. But if we keep this all in house and have a coin of consciousness, as I call this, being the TAGcoin, the artists are going to see true value in this. So I foresee the prices of these NFTs out there in a non-monetized social grid, you know, such as these companies, plummeting, honestly, because people are going to take that liquidity and bring it into TAGprotocol, TAGcoin, and Tag Social. Does that make sense to you? I mean, you know, we're not economists, but it kind of makes sense knowing what we know about crypto, right?
Yes. So once again, there are brands out there, and you want to attract the brands to this new social media platform, right?
Correct.
What would their benefit be?
Well, it's going to make a very easy, simple system for them to turn their products into NFTs based off of the game plan that Vishal has, which is truly brilliant for physical items, whether it's the Air Jordans we discussed, or if it's a, you know, a jewelry line or a clothing line or what have you. It's about creating scarcity. For example, if you look at the company Supreme, for example, this Supreme clothing, I don't wear a lot of Supreme. I only have the money gun, you know, the Supreme money gun. But there's a lot of Supreme fanatics out there and this has become a mega multi-billion-dollar company, for example, because they create scarcity. They only issue a limited amount instead of just of their clothing, but they haven't even tapped in. They actually probably are involved in NFT stuff by now. But this is where the world is headed.
Yeah, for sure. So they'll be able to make revenue by selling those NFTs, correct?
Yes, and also being on their platform, just showing that they're cutting edge. I think I'm predicting a domino effect for companies that come on board. Here's another example is, like, my friend has a coconut tree company. He was actually on Shark Tank for this. It's called NF Trees, and he's selling coconut, the ability to own a coconut farm, like even down to what do you call this? Decentralized farming. You know, I decentralized farm in Switzerland, for example, but I foresee things like this taking place and opening up massive income streams through a social media grid. So it's just very exciting, Vitaliy. You know, I mean, we see other social platforms come out there. People are looking at profit from the advertising, for example, and stuff like this. But I love the saying this, you know, if not this, then what? And NFT technology is going to take that, if not this, then what, to whole new levels. And we are a DAO.
Do they have the appropriate amount of staff to be able to build a social platform that will somehow compete with, in some sense, with Facebook, Instagrams, and the likes? Do they have?
Well, we are going to, it is our intention to rapidly expand in Dubai. That is for sure. We have programming teams in a few different countries right now. We're looking at hiring more at the moment. And the social media platform is basically 99% done. It is Droid and iPhone ready already. It actually launched back many, 4 years ago, but the problem is that the server costs to run this thing it was so expensive. So now that everyone is embracing crypto more and NFT technology, and OpenSea obviously wasn't around back then, I don't believe. So we definitely foresee the money coming in to expand accordingly.
Right. So it was more expensive than now. That's what you're saying, to build it.
It was I'd say that it just was not the right time. Like now, I foresee this as divine timing right now, where people are ready. People are really tired. You know, looking 4 years back, we didn't have all the censorship taking place on social media. This is going to put an end to that. Thank goodness. You know, I actually just got banned off Facebook today for a silly joke. It was just a silly joke. And I never even would have thought, like, I'm pretty sensitive because I don't want to get blocked on social media. So I don't talk about certain particular things, but I'm blocked for 7 days right now on this. It's kind of nice, you know.
You're blocked on Facebook?
I'm blocked on Facebook right now. I just got back on YouTube. They blocked me for a political video 4 years ago on YouTube. So I think we can all agree we're tired of this censorship. I think I was just allowed to get back on YouTube today. So we all have been in, how many times have you been in Facebook jail, Vitaliy, now?
Few times, couple times.
yeah, like just off, you know, ridiculous things. So people are tired of the censorship. People are looking for ways to make money. So this is complete divine timing right now. And you have so many artists out there that are like, man, I can't afford those gas fees right there. So it really limits the potential, you know, and then when they do pay those gas fees and those minting fees as artists, you know, for them to profit beyond that, it's like, you know, what's left for that artist right there? You know, besides the big ones like the Beeple and stuff like this. So,
well, let's talk about some layman terms. The number one question people have is, how do I make money from it? You know, I have some cash or crypto, and I like the idea. I think it's great. TAGProtocol, they're building decentralized social network and owning hashtag consciousness coin, and based on the data and oracles and all of that. How do I make money out of this technology?
Okay, so right now, currently with the sale of NFTs, we do have a marketing plan, a 9-level deep unilevel compensation plan that is very lucrative. I mean, we've got people making $100,000 a month selling hashtags, believe it or not. It's beautiful in just the infancy stages. And obviously, okay, so here's the ways you can do it. You can, one, just purchase an NFT and let it mine passively and don't tell anyone about it. And it's going to mine cryptocurrency the rest of your life, number one, of that TAGcoin. And hopefully that TAGcoin continues to go up. We make no promises at all, which I also love about this platform. Number two, you could go ahead and owning this hashtag right now, this NFT, you'd be able to sell this at auction here. And maybe you could, like I own Rolls Royce, I bought it for $350 and I go ahead and I try to sell this for $3,000 or something like this at the auction when we go live in a few weeks, okay? Number three would be to build this opportunity while the time lasts. We have $60 million worth of volume of hashtags, believe it or not, that 80 something thousand NFTs left that we have right now. We have the ability to make 9 levels deep of compensation plan with this. If you like, Vitaliy, I can actually open up a page to show the compensation plan.
Before we do that, what is the benefit for someone to just buy and own this hashtag just for the mining of it? You know, doesn't make sense economically.
Yeah, so you know, if you compare our mining machines, which are appreciating assets, first of all, a Bitcoin mining machine is a depreciating asset. For me, it's a liability because I know how to plug this stuff in at all. But you know, a Bitcoin machine uses lots of electricity, and the mining machine goes, you know, is only good for about 1.5 to 2 years before you throw it in a landfill. So we saw Elon Musk tank Bitcoin when he just made a mention about the electricity consumption of Bitcoin, and Bitcoin went down a massive, he didn't even mention the environmental impact of throwing these machines into a landfill, for example, okay? So here we have a 0 carbon footprint cryptocurrency, extremely environmentally, it is a virtual mining machine, and it's an appreciating asset because every 5,000 NFTs we sell, the price of the NFT goes up right there. So you know, not to make any income claims, but it's hard not to realize that over this in the next 3 to 6 months, when we do sell out these 100,000 NFTs, the price at the minimum is going to be $1,150 per NFT. And being open source, these mining machines will mine cryptocurrency every single day for the rest of your life. I mean, what a phenomenal opportunity right there, okay, to own a mining machine and to be able to tell people that you're getting paid off of hashtags.
For the rest of your life, you say?
Yes, for the rest of your life. So in the protocol, it makes 10,000 coins per day right now, which are dispersed across the network right there. Okay, as you saw, COVID-19 was mining 1.5 or whatever it was. Now it's mining 0.6 here, a few months later, because we're adding more mining machine words online right there to disperse that 10,000 coins per day.
Yeah, right now, what you're mining is every hour in about 7 cents, something like that, right?
Yes.
So if you multiplied it by 24, how much is that? A couple bucks, $1.50.
It's important to look at the long term, obviously, for this. You can, I just want to take a look at this. Maybe you can break this down and go to these numbers. You know more about trading than I do, brother. Can you discuss these numbers right here at all?
This is the market data. The market cap is 1.2 million, which is very, very, very small.
Yes.
Which means the project is a startup, very small at the moment, which is usually the best time to get in.
Right.
But the project is obviously going to develop into and has the ambition to have something big. Liquidity $116,000 at the moment, volume 230,000 tags. You can see the circulating supply of 14.8 million tags, and how many tags registered and how many tags staked, which is pretty much all of them.
Right.
And an estimated hourly yield is $0.04, which is about $1, something like that, $1 a day.
Less.
And how much each hashtag is worth? Is it a fixed price in US dollars?
Currently, they're $350 a piece for the hashtag.
So if BNB goes up, you send less BNB for.
Yes, and BNB has been up nicely, huh? Lately.
It is. It's been increased by 30%. Yeah. So essentially, we're talking about the current rates is getting back in TAGcoin 1 year approximately for each hashtag, but it's hard to also estimate it in like this, because do you know what's going to be the price of TAGcoin in 1 year? I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, yes. I agree with what you said. Being in the infancy stages is very, very important. And, look at what Bitcoin did, right? Obviously, in the infancy stages where it was at and how it evolved. And we have lots of potential being open source. So I think if we even just focus on the NFT itself, like to be able to double, triple your money in something over the course of 1 year is a lot better than just putting your money in the bank account, or it could be better than just holding Bitcoin, because do we foresee Bitcoin going triple in value this year? I personally don't. That would be cool if it did. Your thoughts on that? Do you think Bitcoin could double or triple this year?
There is a good chance we will hit the 135 grand this year, right? So, but that's the top that I see if we're going to reach that, about 135,000.
Yeah, and if we look at how much NFTs have gone up, I want to read this quote here. It was about NFTs. Let me read this to you, because this is just like blows my mind how fast NFT technology is evolving compared to when cryptocurrency came out. So here's a stat. Today, the total value of NFTs issued on the Ethereum network is 14.3 billion. According to TAGProtocol, a research company, and it was only $340 million last year. Like, that is just it just shows like you know, and then with the people that have their eyes on this platform, I'm not going to name drop on this call exactly, but you know, I don't see why Binance couldn't potentially make this their, I'm aiming high, you know, at the stars right there. If Binance, for example, made this, it was their social network and NFT thing, because you see things like Coinbase coming out, their own NFT network, you know, crypto.com coming out, Snoop Dogg's part of that. It's not about who's associated with it, it's about the structure and them having their own coin for that network is what I see. So I think it's a very, very promising future for us at TAGProtocol.
So you believe the coin value will increase over time?
Yes, yes. I'm putting my money towards purchasing the golden goose instead of the golden eggs it's laying right now. We've heard that term before when it comes to Bitcoin mining. I plan on buying a whole bunch more hashtags right now, because only 100,000, imagine that, powering only 100,000, powering a whole entire robust NFT social network that people are transferring, you know, art pieces potentially in the millions. And they have to use TAGcoin in the future to purchase these art pieces on the social platform, for example.
There are more words that people are used than 100,000 in the hashtags, that's for sure.
Right.
There are more words in a dictionary.
Yeah, there's a lot, and it's a combination of words also, whether it's like the other day, excuse me, I sold the hashtag long hair don't care. Okay. And I bought my girlfriend hashtag I love you. Okay, it's really interesting. I own hashtag red wine, but hashtag white wine actually has half the amount of millions of posts on Instagram. So what I recommend doing, and this is a lot of fun, it actually makes, this makes these hashtags, warning, they're very addictive to own. Okay, you can come to Instagram and you can go ahead and hit the search button at the very bottom right there. Okay, and then what I recommend is in the search field, go ahead and just type in 2 letters. I put in hashtag, excuse me, HU, just for the heck of it, right? And it's going to bring up a list of the hottest trending words, you know, and you're looking for something preferably in the millions. Like the other day, I bought hashtag testosterone just because I thought it was a cool word. You know, I own hashtag in there, but you know, here, for example, there's Husky, hashtag Husky has 20.5 million posts, hashtag Hulk. I think I actually own Hulk as an NFT, where I'll buy it today, is 8.2 million. I have Superman as an NFT, for example. I bought some of my childhood favorite, you know, things right there. Hashtag hunting, 15.4 million. A lot of these hashtags are already taken right here, obviously, but there's so much room. Like you're saying, Vitaliy, there's easily 100,000 good NFT hashtags. You just got to get out there and purchase those right there. Whether it has 1 million, I'm going to buy a hashtag Coldplay today, you know, because they're in the NFT space and at the forefront of it all. You know, I own hashtag David Guetta also. Also, my friend Jamal bought hashtag Metallica yesterday with 5 million posts, for example.
That's so you recommend you know, into the millions.
Preferably.
Yeah, and each NFT is not created equal in the hashtag. The more popular it is, the more TAGcoins you receive, right?
Correct. And you may want to go about this as even branding yourself. Like, I mean, I bought hashtag Ryze Up because I go by Ryze. And this represents what I believe in life is technology, helping people rise up in a way they never have. So it's RYZE up. No one really is going to be using that hashtag other than me, unless I become the next Grant Cardone, which I don't predict. I don't really care to, but I love helping the world evolve. And but I do also own a hashtag 10X, which is Grant Cardone's signature right there. Okay, but my point is you may want to buy a hashtag just to brand yourself as a you know, for Vitaliy to be like, yeah, I own hashtag Vitaliy. I own myself as an NFT. People are like, what? You know, and this could increase your ability to sales and just kind of your reputation, you know, out there, being a freaking NFT. And this is what I'm encouraging musicians and artists to do right now, because musicians and artists be like, well, what can you do for me right now? And I show them the whole project potential. And I say, look, what we do is we focus on turning you like, you know, Curtis Young, Dr. Dre's son, for example, he's in the music industry. We turn him into an NFT. Then when our platform comes out, we'll be able to release their pictures, their songs, their music videos as NFTs also on our social platform.
Yeah, exactly. So people will start to obsess about like, okay, should I own this NFT versus that? This more popular, this less popular. Okay, this NFT is already taken, and and they're like, okay, this one is taken too, and they can sit for like 30 minutes trying to figure out what NFT they want to buy.
I mean, I remember the other day I gave my girlfriend $5,000 to go buy in hashtags. I was like, go buy them, because we were just in a rush to, we were just past, getting ready to go to 15,000. It's actually a few weeks ago. And she was sitting on the stairs and she's just dropping thousands and thousands of dollars just buying these hashtags. And I've seen other examples. We have friends over and we turn this, it's almost become, you're drinking wine and everyone's having fun searching for their hashtags and trying to find out, maybe you can even make this into a freaking drinking game, among friends. The creativity really taps into a way I've never seen in cryptocurrency, in that potential. So it's a lot of fun, and looking forward to sharing this technology with the world with you, brother. Appreciate you.
Now, if it's an open source technology, why would not somebody come up with the same thing and say, okay, I own a hashtag network.
Right.
And I'll start buying my hashtags on my hashtag network.
I'm going to show you a website. It's called proofofculture.com. Proofofculture.com. This is very interesting. Just to show you, and okay, here we go. I'm going to go here. 1 second, please. There we go. So I'm going to go like here. I'm going to share screen. So this was actually with Shark Tank, for example, Mark Cuban. These very people have lots of money for things. And I'm not sure when Proof of Culture came out, this proofofculture.com, but this is owned, and they claim to have the world's first hashtag NFT. I think actually we were. But what they did is they sold 9,999 NFTs for just a pick. Okay, what it is, let me show you. Search. Let's go ahead and type in. Okay, there you go. Black Lives Matter. They have a thing here. Okay, let's see. Let's just click on To the Moon, for example. Okay, okay, we'll see the art, for example. So what they did was they sold these pieces of art, these hashtags, only less than 10,000 of them for 1 Ethereum each. So we know the price of Ethereum is hitting all-time highs, 43, 4,600, whatever NFT is on. I'm waiting for the art to actually populate here. I don't know where it's at. I could, let me see here. Okay, but these things, they're not mining machines, and obviously they're on a different blockchain and system. Here's the piece of art, To the Moon. You can see. So what they did was they would make a piece of art for you. You would buy the hashtag, they would make a piece of art, and here it is on OpenSea right here. Okay, so but this picture, I mean, as cool as it sounds, this is not mining cryptocurrency, and it's not open source. So to answer your question, I remember when Vishal told me this, he goes, we want people copying our technology. Think about this. He said he wants people copying our technology because this is the online space needs to evolve to this point right now. And so, but we are the first to market. So why would you, I mean, to replicate everything that we have with our own coin and everything like this, it'd be very difficult. Especially as we develop a culture here at TAGProtocol without you looking like you got egg on your face and looking stupid, trying to copy us exactly. Collaboration is the new competition. We welcome other technologies to build on us, but I don't foresee.
Well, right now we have like 3,300 people owning, so it's not like a huge community yet with this. It's very beginning stages.
Yes, and we're very blessed to be part of it. Me and you are always at the forefront of technology.
Average owning like 600 hashtags each owner on average. If we divide all the hashtags by all the owners, so it's about 6 on each.
Correct. So about $2,000 roughly, but myself, I've got about $50,000 with the hashtag. Some of us have more, and some of us may have only one there.
You're all in.
I am all. I'm putting my money where my mouth is, and just helping shape this technology. Right.
Yeah. So is it already open source right now?
Yes, it is. It's on GitHub. I'll put the GitHub link in this video description on YouTube here, along with other links. So yes, we're looking for developers out there. Vitaliy, would you like me to talk about the compensation plan that's in effect right now, or?
First, show how to buy, and then we'll talk about the compensation. How somebody wants to buy the hashtags and start mining the TAGcoin on the TAG protocol. How would he do that?
Okay,
so there is a link. So they need to click on a link by an inviter, right?
Yes, you have to have an invite code for sure.
You
Okay.
have to have an invite code. So you get an invite code, and next what? Like they come.
Right. So
Let's show them the process.
depending if you have a Droid or iPhone, you want to make sure that you have some Binance Smart Chain. This is how it's funded, is in Binance BSC cryptocurrency. I would recommend maybe having about $360 to $365 worth of cryptocurrency to make sure that it covers the gas fee. You'll then go ahead and go to the website and open the app. You'll want to find a hashtag, spend some time on Instagram finding something cool out there to go ahead and register.
Let's show them on visual, like share the screen.
Let me see here. So I'm just going to go here, just kind of show like a visual on my phone right here. So like an iPhone, for example, I'm going to go to Token Pocket here. I'm going to go in the Discover. You want to use a decentralized application browser. And I'm just going to go to TAGProtocol here on my phone. Okay, so it's right there. Once you're there, what you're going to do is I would recommend opening app. Okay, and then you're going to connect through one of the wallet connectors right there. I'm going to just use Token Pocket here. And then this is going to take you to the dashboard. When you get to the dashboard, you will click on, if it's your first time, you're going to click on register hashtag. Okay, right there. And then you can search for your hashtag. You want to make sure that you don't have to put a hashtag before it, just a heads up. You just write the word or a combination of words right there. Again, I would recommend going with the lowercase words than using an uppercase. I do on like Richard Branson with the capital R and a capital B. It still does do some great mining. I don't really understand the difference, but it's a case sensitive situation right here. Okay. Also on the dashboard, once you do register your hashtag, 1 second, at the bottom, you'll see an invite and earn button right there. Okay, this is where you click. You're going to actually have your invite codes, your wallet addresses. It has a little bit about the compensation plan right there. And I do recommend that you copy the little bit.ly link right there and save that in your phone so you can refer other people and just send them that website right there. Okay.
So let's say they want to buy something, they connect the wallet, and let's say it's a MetaMask, and they have BNB on Smart Chain, on Binance Smart Chain, and they choose an available hashtag and they buy it with BNB.
Yes, and once they do, you can go down to my hashtags right here. So click on my hashtags, and you can see this is so this has got a lot of different NFTs right here. Okay, all kinds of things from Free Britney to El Salvador to Burning Man to Royalty, Desire, all these cool names, Brock Pierce. So let's go ahead and say, like, I own John McAfee. I own McAfee, for example. I own Tim Draper. Let me just go ahead and select one of these. So, I do own E40 also. Let's go ahead and there's Richard Branson right there. Okay, so I'm going to hit the little I for information thing. Actually, I do own Richard Branson, all lowercase, interesting enough. So when you click on the little I to the side of your NFT, it's going to give you the statistics. After midnight, after the first day that you buy your NFT, it's going to show all the mining taking place.
Estimated yearly yield is 3,388.
Yes, so it's actually calculating that. I don't know if that takes into consideration as we bring more mining machines on, words online with us. But you can see that
that's in dollars or in tags.
That's in TAGcoin right there, in TAGcoin.
Okay.
Okay, and right now, this is mined me in the last of all time, 734, compared to some of the other ones you've seen where I've had 1,600. So it's not as hot, obviously, as others, but I want to give this to Richard Branson down the road. So we'll see where things go. I mean, I look at it like if I have a celebrity and I make one pop or whatever happens, then we're going to see just this thing really take off. So moving into compensation plan real quick, touch base.
Yeah. If you want to share this technology with others, there is a bit.ly link you can generate when you connect your wallet, and you share about TAGprotocol and this decentralized social network that is coming up. By the way, when it's going to, you said 99% ready, is going to come like soon.
Yes, I think things are going to come more expedited than we anticipate. I'm predicting probably about March is what we're looking at. Maybe we can get this down to February. It just all depends. But right now, our focus is selling out those 100,000 NFTs right there. So we could see big investors come in. I've seen people come in and buy 500 NFTs at once. So this happens. So here's what happens when you first come on. This is on the Gitbook link, by the way. So fully open source. You get 25% commission. So let's just use the number of $400 per example where we'll be in the next day or two. That means that you're making 100% commissions every time, Vitaliy, that you sell an NFT. Okay, and people buy a few sometimes and stuff. Again, they're addicting. What happens is once you sell 5 NFTs, okay, not what you purchase, but what you sell, you move up to 30% commission. So now that's whatever that is, 130 per NFT or whatever you're making right there when they're $400 a piece, something like that. Okay. And that unlocks level 1. So you're making 5% on your front lines right there. Okay. I'd say like this and this is kind of really where you want to get. But once you sell 20 more, your team sells 20 more, and this can actually include you actually buying 5 and maybe you sell 15, your team does whatever, you move up to 35% commissions, which is pretty good right there. And you're pulling 10%. So at $400, those are $40 a piece. But at, obviously as those NFTs become $800 a piece, you're pulling $80 chunks and you're pulling much bigger commissions, right? And then when you sell 100 more, so we're at 125 full sales. Again, I've sold over 1,600 of them now. You're pulling 40% commissions, which is really good, especially when our NFTs are $900 a piece. It's a nice conversation commission right there. People see the value, 15%. You can see what happens right here. Okay. So these other numbers, we can discuss later on, but it's actually, I'm about right here at the moment. So when I sell one, I'm pulling 52%, which is a nice commission. It's over $200 in NFT. I'm making over a quarter commission on when those people are selling. And what I like is, seeing this number and this number. I mean, that's pretty good and not much of a decrease right there, moving into those other levels, you see.
If you see like this, also, 52.5 plus 27.5 plus 22.5, that's already above 100%. How would you explain that?
Well, a lot of people on the sales team are not hitting these lower levels. So I think that definitely helps even things out. Not everyone is pulling these. I mean, you got the people that are, not talking about it and stuff, and just these people out there. So it's still, from what I've heard Vishal mention, is that, there's 40%, I think, or something like that, is actually going back to the development team, even though you're seeing these bigger numbers. I mean, not everyone's going to move down to selling thousands of hashtags, obviously.
Right. That's true. If you have somebody on the team, maybe on level 2 or level 3, right? So they're going to get their piece of 35%, and you get also like a big piece.
Yeah, that's a big chunk right there. I mean, you're hitting 100%. You're looking at close to like 170% or what you add at these other numbers, right? So that can be compensated because of, and then. There's probably other revenue streams also obviously coming in, and I don't know exactly.
What are other revenue streams coming in? Because that is going to be finite, because 100,000 hashtags will be sold, and then what?
Well, let me see. I'm just going to turn this off here. Let me go back to stop share. So we definitely have plans. I think it's a little premature to talk about the different income streams that are going to be taking place from the social media network. We have some ideas that we really see this social media network leading into. I'm very excited about this, into what we call the gig economy, or also the micro economy, where people are benefiting from, hundreds, if not thousands of companies. So I'll just give a rough example here. is, let's say a company comes on board onto the network and they agree to be, a company, that they believe in the project. Perhaps they agree to give 30% back to the network into a 2-level deep compensation plan. So not necessarily network marketing, but an affiliate model, a construct. And they're accepting TAGcoin as a form of payment for the items that they do sell on here. We could work a compensation plan of 15% and 10%, for example, that are going, Vitaliy. So let's say that I bring you onto the social network and I go, Vitaliy, go ahead and tag all those companies that I have under my profile. Like on Facebook, you just like a company, for example, it does nothing for you. But these companies' popularity go up. But when you tag a company on our platform and you tag these companies, you can become a 2-level deep affiliate of this without purchasing anything, all done on smart contract. And all of a sudden, when you come to the platform, boom, Vitaliy, now you're part of 100 different companies. You clicked it so fast tagging these companies, you don't even know what you even tagged on, but you'll gladly accept those income streams if other people buy stuff through this platform, right? So imagine being able to take a look, and the other 5% of that 30% can go, 1% can go into, for example, a broker deal for, let's say that you brought the clothing company, for example, maybe you get a 1% override on every single sale that takes place within the entire system. 1% can go to global impact, providing food, and expanding internet across the globe, the global impact. And then you could take that third 1% and put it in towards yield farming, which is going to increase the buying power of our platform. And then you got 2% more that can go into future programming and development incentivization of other companies collaborating with us. So this is the business model that we have that we're looking.
That's on a decentralized platform that is coming up.
Yeah, well, yes, on the social
media.
This shows the power. So just imagine, Vitaliy, like another company comes on, let's say Louis Vuitton comes on, and Louis Vuitton does a press release and says, hey, we're coming on this day. It creates a rush at this time. There's a countdown timer and everyone's rushed to go ahead and tag that company first. Okay, and then you could bring your link over to me and be like, hey, have you signed up for this yet? And I just click and be like, oh, thank you. I didn't know Louis Vuitton was coming on. Boom, I'm front lines to you, even though I brought you onto the social media network first right there. So people are tagging, hence the name Tag Social. People are using hashtags as the currency, and just really bringing in this gig economy.
We need something for mass adoption, because obviously, to have a project like this succeed in a big scale, we need a lot of users, and not everybody can afford to buy even one hashtag for $350. And if you want to have millions and tens and hundreds of millions of users, there must be ways that these people will be incentivized to go, even if they don't have a single dollar. They just want to be part of this.
Yes, they could be a free member of the social platform. They can click those companies, become affiliate link, help get the word out there. And we look at these social media trends, these influencers and everything, how they're making money. It's all evolving this way. Another thing to mention is we actually have mining pools. I believe 5 different mining pools at TAGProtocol right now, where you could actually set up your own mining system within it, where people can come in and contribute. Maybe they don't have enough to buy a hashtag, but they have $2 to put into the collective mining pool for purchasing other words. So it's fractionalized mining of those hashtags. And, whether we have a pool has a 1-level deep affiliate link to it, giving 10% back or whatever, this is all possible and is being implemented already into TAGProtocol as well to help the less fortunate,
Nice. But we need more than 100,000 hashtags, I believe. Right, it's just phase 1.
Well, yeah. So we look at if you do the math on this, let's say that for us to head the next phase, which is the next 100,000 NFTs, we can break this up. We're saying that if we're releasing basically like 24 hashtags a day beyond that at the auction times 365. Look at that. That's 8,760 NFTs that we'd be basically selling that year beyond that, right? So for us, 8,760, if we take 100,000 and we divide that by 8,760 roughly, you're looking at about 11 plus years to get to the next 100,000 hashtags pretty interesting. Okay. On top of our halving taking place every year as well. But the hashtags are not, I mean, it's just necessary for the data
What do you
mining.
mean halving? What do you mean halving?
Every year, our halving takes place. So the amount of coins that are being produced every single day cuts in half.
Mm-hmm.
So next year, only 5,000 coins. This on top of the burning is really going to help the tokenomics of it. So,
right, it is halving scarcity or burning, all of that definitely helps.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so I know you guys, it's been probably, you know, you're trying to digest right now all of this
It's a
information.
lot.
It's a lot to take in. When is the tag protocol started?
It was started, I believe, in March, I think is when it came out. I've been involved since the very beginning. So I think we should probably let our viewers just digest what we've spoken about and stay tuned for more exciting information. I know you have a beautiful hot date also today, brother, with your girlfriend. So do I.
Going on a show between a Russian boxer and Brazilian boxer, and they're going to do a boxing match in an octagon, and a very famous Russian rapper is going to sing some songs and entertain us all today.
There's always something fun happening in Dubai. You know, I love watching you two both enjoying life. And me and my girlfriend are actually sponsoring a foot volley. I didn't even know what foot volley was, but it's like volleyball, but you use your shoulders and your head. And I actually train on the sport. It's fun. It keeps us active and busy down here and fit. But I'm sponsoring an event here with 60 players, I think is what it is, or something like this, with hashtag, Twitter, hashtag performance NFT emblems on their jerseys and everything. So that's what we're doing today. But, everyone, our viewers, thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you so much, Ryan. Reach out for more help we have for, community and stuff like that. We'll plug you in. Yeah, just the best thing that you can do to experience this platform is be one of the pioneers who buys the hashtag and start mining, and the more the better.
Well, we appreciate your blessing and you being part of this, brother. You're very influential in Dubai, and just loving everything that you're doing. So we are looking forward to you guys being with us.
Absolutely. Thanks, Ryan. Peace.
All right, take care. You too, Vitaliy.